So I am driving to a town called Princeton, BC. James is there right now for work for the next few weeks. He comes back on weekends, but he told me that there's a lot of places to look for, like really cool rocks and things like that. And since I'm really into collecting rocks, and I have nothing else to do with my life right now, I decided I have the dogs, and I'm gonna go up there, look for some rocks, stay at the hotel with him, and then I'll drive back tomorrow afternoon. This is the first adventure where I'm driving by myself in BC, at all, like outside of Kelowna. So I will get there just before 3 p.m. it says, and it's like 1:30 right now. So I filled up the gas tank. I've got a lot of snacks, water, things like that for the dogs, for myself, and I think I'm just gonna enjoy it. I'm on hold right now with Scotiabank on my AirPod, and yeah, I'll show you guys what it looks like, what this drive looks like a little bit, and obviously like when I get there we can go rock hunting together, but yeah. Okay, so I pulled off at like these little bridges. Well, that's like the big bridge and the little riding bike walking bridge. A lady just showed up with her dog, which is fine, except this one doesn't exactly know how to play the nicest, so he's gonna have to stay on leash. Jax is fine to do whatever. I just need to eat something because I've been driving for like 2.5 hours and I just feel so like exhausted and lightheaded. But yeah, we're gonna go down to the little stream here and just kind of poke around and, you know, check things out, give the dogs some fresh air and water. And I don't really plan on staying here long. I want to find like another spot to go look at. Like I actually want to use my time wisely here. So it's starting to like drizzle. I feel like it's gonna just stay like this all day, so if I just sit here and wait it out, I'll be sitting here for the next 4 hours. But yeah, let me eat.
You happy to be out, Jaxie? Hey?
The water is going so fast. You can tell like that part just getting caught on the rock or something. But it's actually a really, really fast current. It's very cold as well, so I definitely don't want to get swept in that. So one thing I really miss back home is that when you go walk the Grand River, you can actually find shells. And I've now walked 3 rivers since being in BC and I haven't found any shells. I barely found cool rocks. So I might have to jump back on my phone and see where I can find like actual spots to find geodes and things like that. But I got some and I bought a rock tumbler, so I guess I'm just gonna throw them in and see what happens. But let's keep going. Okay, I'm gonna prop you up on a bowl or something. So, yeah, that doesn't work. Okay, so I came to Princeton because James is working in town here and I was getting bored and homesick by myself. So I came to town to just kind of hang out with him for the night or whatever. And then I figured, like, he told me that they found a lot of like cool stones and stuff around here. So I figured, okay, I need to get out of the house. I need to focus on my mental health. I like looking for rocks. And I want to kind of like hang out with him or see him because it's going to be a long 3 weeks. Yeah, yeah, when I got here yesterday, he's like, oh, let's go see a cliff. So I was like, okay. So we went to go see a cliff, and it was quite a hike in. Like, I'll see if I can find it today. I kind of remember like where to go, but I'll see if I can figure out where exactly it was, because my left side of my jacket pocket is very heavy from finding a lot of stones. My whole pocket is literally filled with rocks. Here's another good one. So as you can see, it's like a little clear. I want to go back to this spot and see. It's still really early. I think it's like maybe 9 o'clock right now. So I technically have all day. I don't have anything to do today besides drive around and show you guys what I find. Let's go. Okay, so I'm back at the spot that we were at last night where I found all the rocks. I just want to hike back in quick now that it's like a little bit more daytime and we weren't like rushing because it was so dark and there was a storm coming and everything. I want to go in and just kind of explore like the area a little bit more. I don't want to go too deep into anything because I'm by myself. I'm a female. I have dogs, but this one's useless. Like absolutely useless. He's actually okay. But Koa won't do anything. I don't have any like hiking or camping gear. I'm in Converse, for fuck's sakes. But yeah, so I don't want to go too far in. I just kind of want to explore the area a little bit. I want to show you the view for sure. So I will bring my camera and I will show you guys the view. Holy fuck. I can walk for hours. Hey! But hills? Yeah, Aspa doesn't like hills. Anyways, we made it to the top where we were yesterday. So I'm gonna walk here just a little bit more with Koa and I'll show you the view. Look at this. Babysit the dogs when you're this close to an edge. Koa's on a leash. I don't trust him. He runs away a lot. He doesn't listen very well, so he's designated to a leash. Jax, though, he's okay as long as you kind of keep an eye on him. He doesn't wander off too far to the side of the edge. But we're gonna go find some rocks. Come on, bud. I'm gonna hang the leash up on a stump so we know where to go to get back. It is snowing, so I really hope it doesn't get too wet that we can't get out of here without it just being like a complete mud pit. But I feel like we should be fine. There's also a lot of deer poop here. So there's a lot of activity up here in terms of hoofed animals. So with looking for the opal, this is what I just found so far. And I just literally walked like maybe 6 feet. But I'm not even joking, they're literally everywhere here. You just have to really like scan the ground and kind of keep your eyes peeled. Especially when we go up over the bend, it gets a little bit better. Like right here, you could see it was a little bit shinier. So there's the blue. Here. There's another one. And another one. That one's not as great, but I'll definitely take this one. And like, I'm not even joking. Like if you literally look at the ground, you can see the little shards of it. There's like that. Yeah, it's literally like everywhere. I'm just gonna take like whatever I feel I can actually clean up and make look pretty. And make it into something, because I did take a couple bigger chunks, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with bigger chunks. You can't string them on a necklace, like the massive rocks. You can't string them. Oh, I should have brought my backpack. Damn it. Ah! I'm gonna fill my pockets so fast, I swear. Okay, so this one I found is really good. I don't know if the camera will do it justice, but it's very clear on both sides, which means that when I polish it up and throw it in the rock tumbler, it will smooth out all these edges. And you'll have basically an exact clear piece. I don't know, my pocket's getting full, so maybe I'll just kind of poke around. This is the same area that we were yesterday before we left. So I might just, ooh, I might just poke around a bit more around here and then just move on to the next spot because I need to empty my pockets. So the saddest thing about being outside, where there's obviously human access, is the cans and garbage and cigarette packs everywhere. As if that's gonna go on the ground. Really though, like, it's just so sad. People just ruin like such beauty with just literally trash because they are trash. Okay, so there's howling. And I don't know where it's coming from. Jackson, stay close. I don't think there's anyone else up here. I do have a knife on me, but that doesn't really help against like wolves and shit. So I'm just gonna head back to the truck. On the plus side, I haven't seen any other animal droppings besides hoofed animals. So maybe they just don't come over here because it's so heavily used by humans with ATVs and stuff. It's coming. So in the ground off the trail here, there's not a whole lot to look at. Like, there's obviously chunks of rock everywhere, but it's not as dug up as the trail. So, ooh, golden. And it looks like there's a trail. Like, you guys probably won't be able to really see it, but it looks like there's a trail that goes there. And what we were trying to figure out last night is it looks like there's a house up there. And there is a road, but it's covered in snow, so obviously people don't go there. But yeah, there's not much around here. They're still howling. Okay, so as I was taking a Snapchat to show James, I pointed the camera over in this direction, right? And I'll zoom in as far as I can. I'll zoom in as far as I can to where the house is, like right there at the tip of my finger. It looks like there's a house or a cabin right there too. So I think it's just someone's dog, hopefully. It doesn't, like, now that I was listening to it a little bit more, it doesn't sound like a wolf howl. At first it sounded like a wolf howl, and now it just sounds like a dog. So, I don't know. I'm okay. But I'm gonna go back to the truck anyways because my pocket is literally like full. Yeah, so let's go. Okay. I'm sweating. Going down is always the worst part. No, I lied. Going up is the worst part because I can't breathe. But going down sucks because it's like not quite muddy, but it's not the nicest dirt. And I'm in Converse and he pulls like a motherfucker, so it's like, yeah. Anyways, this is like everything I found yesterday, like at this spot, literally this same spot. I got some really nice chunks though. I don't know if it'll focus. Yeah, so I got some really nice ones from yesterday even. And today, okay, so I found this. It has like a line in it. So I was like, oh, if I can crack this open, I wonder like what the inside looks like. So I just grabbed it. But I have handfuls. And I'm not even kidding, handfuls of, you know, they're not, some of them aren't as great as yesterday, but once I throw them in the rock tumbler and clean them up, then it'll be like better. Like this one's actually like just like a solid little, I don't know if it'll focus, clear. I also grabbed, I got like really cool ones. I think I showed you guys this one when I got it. I don't know if it'll focus. Yeah, so I got like really nice chunks of it. And basically like what I want to do is like what I can use, like if I clean this one up and throw it in the rock tumbler, I can definitely drill a hole in this and make it like a necklace piece. So I want to actually like make them into stuff if I can. I don't want to obviously just have like bags of rocks, though that would make my inner child very happy. Because like when I was young, I used to collect rocks all the time, and people like my sister and them would always make fun of me. But it's like now getting older, I realized that I can actually do something with them, right? Like all these rocks that I've collected as kids that I thought were like kind of cool, like this one's really sweet. Sorry, off topic, but it's got like little clusters, so I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But all these rocks that I used to collect as a kid, and I used to just like get teased about like, oh, Hillary came home with a pocket full of rocks. Like I can actually do something with this shit now. I can actually like make something, you know? I can even just like clean them up and sell them like as pieces. Sorry, I'm just emptying my pockets with sand. I need to eat. I'm gonna drive down this road a bit and see like if I can get to that stream down at the bottom. I don't know if I can. It looked like it was somebody's property, but I mean there has to be an entrance to the water. They don't own the water. And then if I don't really find anything at the bottom, then I'll just come back up and I'll head back to town because I'm fucking starving. Okay, I pulled off just the highway here. I'm leaving the dogs in for a sec, but I wanted to check because what James says is literally like on the mountainside. He swears on a side of a mountain that you will find stuff. I beg to differ. Okay, I lied. I found an opal. Anyways, I mainly wanted to explain to you the water situation. So I drove down that road. I don't know if you guys can see it. I drove down that road and it turns out it's a private driveway. All these little roads that you see down here, they're all private driveways. So I can't get down there from what I see. And as far as I'm concerned, this just kind of rides the side of the mountain. It doesn't actually go down at all. I don't know how else to get down. So I'll drive it a bit more and just like see what I can find, but I don't know. I don't know this area. So I don't know how I'm even gonna get down there, or if I'm gonna get down there. I might just go back and check out a couple spots I saw. Some just like off the side of the highway. So, and then I need to go to town and get a sandwich. I'm fucking dying. Okay, so I'm stopping here, just randomly on the side of the highway. But I can't get to the water, and I'm so mad about it because there is a road that goes along the whole side of the water, but it's private property. Yeah, so I don't know how to get down there, but it's very interesting because there's like trails there that go around. There's like logging roads, I think it looks like, up over there. It's really pretty though. Well, there's no opal, but there's remains of a dead deer. It smells so bad. Ew. Fuck. Today was so great this morning, and then I like met that other woman, Kelsey, so I went to the store. I showed a couple of my rocks. They're agate. They're not opal, so ignore everything that I said about opals. They're agates, and then there was calcite. So a lot of it is agate, a lot of the stuff I found. He told me certain ones you're not gonna wanna put in a rock tumbler or else it's gonna lose its shape. What did he say, vibrator, or no, not a vibe, whoa. Something to like shake it as opposed to like turn it, so you don't ruin it, but it just kind of polishes it up and cleans it up a little bit. I might do it with some of the ones that I don't care so much about in the rock tumbler and just see what happens. since I have a whole fucking bag. I also bought a book. He said this is like a really, really good book. If any book, get this one because it has pictures and like descriptions and everything like that. This is the one that if you do a geology course, this is one of the books that they make you have. Yeah, so I'm gonna go home. I know this video wasn't as exciting, but I appreciate you guys sticking around and coming and watching this. I do want to get more into my YouTube stuff and my internet content in general, just because I really enjoy it. Good trip. I like exploring. So if you guys like this video, kindly give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, you can subscribe. I have no idea what my direction of my channel is going to be. I know right now I want to, maybe I'll post like I'll post this probably to my main channel because I haven't posted in a while, but I do want to try to keep things separate. If you guys want to follow more of like the vlog adventure style, I think I'm going to carry it over to my Over the Hills one there and keep them kind of contained. But anyways, these dogs look tired. He looks really bored in the back seat there. I'll catch you guys later.